Mic check, test, test. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Copy. All right. Well, let me just check my audio one last time. How you guys all doing today? Barry, how's it going? Also, you guys, here's a little trick for you. Maybe a lot of you guys don't even know this. How many of you go like this? Click your inventory or hit Alt C. You can just double click on the screen. I see so many people don't even do it. It's the fastest way to open your inventory when you dock up. Just double click on anything. I wonder how people forgot about that. I see some free roaming here. There's like 20 people in this system. Hopefully you guys got some good fights today. Thrasher fleet. Have to bring down some specific ships to fight those. I see a lot of them these days. Alright, there's nobody in here. Keep burning. I got 67 jumps linked here, so we'll see what we can find. Ooh, big boy shit. Alright, this system's clear. There was 2 of them. They had a Vexer friend. There's a Vexer in here as well. I have a moa next door. I could try to chuck it. Alright, there is a Tristan in here. There is a bunch of heavy hitters around, so I did stick a 200 plate on this puppy. I guess it's just a bot. Oh no, he's locking me up. Yeah, hit me, motherfucker. Let's go to 5. Start repping now. I don't think I'll need to boost. Yeah, he's done. Come here, you little pod. He didn't have any tank. Yeah, nothing. Where's that Vexer? I can ship up and try to get it. Alright, doesn't want to play. Let's keep moving. Seemingly easy. Yeah, that's how I feel about 99% of all the fights I get into, Dima. You guys would have no fucking idea how opposed I am sometimes when I play high-level players. One of the best kiters in the game, I trolled that guy in this exact build. For, I don't know, 20 something minutes. I chased that person off twice off the field. I would just sit there and I'd type in local, hello. I'll be waiting here. I kept trolling them to keep coming back. And then they were so excited when they killed me. But it took them, I don't know, almost half an hour. I tanked like 60,000 damage in the fucking Tristan. I was just trolling the motherfucker. What you guys don't know is, so like the best example I can give you when you face kiters, why you guys see me kill them a lot with an afterburner vessel, is like, look, picture the gate is like the player or something, or the symbol. So when you guys are playing, everyone acts like there's like a preset level or something. So everyone goes around in a circle or does keep at range for like the best hits you can do and shit like that. But in reality, you guys are in space. So in dogfighting, to fucking counter react somebody's purple agility, you have to go up and down. So you can literally use that to fuck with kiters' agility, even though they can curve faster than you. If they curve faster than their weapons can track, then they miss you. And a lot of nano players don't realize that. They just like to turn really fast with dual nano. But if they actually do it with the engine on and they're not controlling it properly, they just miss. So it's funny. Alright, let's check this one. I was gonna tell that guy to eject if he was really in there. Did this just pop? I'm not sure if it was there or not. It's nothing. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we got 2 already. Nice. Oh yeah, I killed a Merlin on the way down here when I was setting up my stream. I was like, oh fuck it. It was a pretty good fight. And you guys need to also, you guys should remind yourselves truly in Eve that you need to get out there and get some PvP action as well. Even if you're an industrialist player or a miner player, just go logistics or electronic warfare. Because you guys in Eve Online, electronic warfare is like 1,000 times more powerful than DPS. Because it can lock DPS out, making it so it can never apply its application, making its DPS 0. Don't forget that stuff. So even if you're not good at PvP, just go roll around with PvPers in electronic warfare ships. Couple shitty E-War frigs can lock out a Vargar. As you guys remember in the game, there's lots of mechanics when it comes to player versus player. Not just lock up, scram, warp, disrupt, web, shoot, and rep each other. There's lots of variable factors in the game. Speed is king. Electronic warfare is second. DPS is third. HP is last. I'm gonna keep jumping. This system's clear as well. I'm just playing some music. Also, if you guys do want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you guys do click that link right there and enjoy that video for the players coming to understand PvP and the factions here in 2025. All you have to do is comment anything you like on that video. The best thing you guys truly could comment for new players is some kind of tip or trick you've learned along the way. Remember, there is no wrong answer, and you'll be entered in all 4 of those giveaways. Just remember though, if you guys do win, you have to have PayPal because it's going to be direct deposit PayPal like the moment you win. Bzz. Alright, the system's clear too. This guy's name, 1-800 dead. Alright, this little pipe seems a little quiet here, so let's head up. Still got 58 jumps to go. There's a slicer in here. I do have a Mullis Navy close by. I could try to go for it on the way back. If it's still there. You guys don't know what a Mullis Navy is, it's kind of the counter for the Imperial Navy Slicer. Basic scram goes out to 19 kilometers. Faction scram, you're hitting crazy ranges. It tackles the kiters. They need faction disruptor to outpace your faction scram. Hmm. Got to keep track of all this stuff. I think I'm landing on it. Oh, yep. The comets bullying people, huh? That's the weird thing about Federation Navy Comet players is most of them only hunt frigates, like the regular frigates. They'll never usually face against faction, only Firetail. So there's a comet over there. Destroyers behind us. You gotta keep track of this shit. Empty. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the streams that I do provide to you guys, and if you guys do enjoy the content and the information, just go ahead and smash that like button, because you guys remember all of my live revenue does go back to you guys in giveaways. Remember to hit that link if you guys do see it on the chat screen there, and go ahead and comment that video and enjoy it, and it will enter you in all 4 of those draws. Just check the description and the comments of that video and it'll guide you for your process. It's very easy. Just make sure that if you do want to be in those $100 draws, you guys, that you have to have PayPal, alright? Remember, on this channel, we don't give in-game stuff, we give real-life stuff. I would feel better resting my head at night knowing I put food on someone's table, possibly, rather than giving them some useless items that do nothing. Or this empty, this system's empty too. Hmm. Live together. They're friends, so we're gonna keep going. The Kestrel and the Comet are together. Let's check these advances. This guy like lives in here. Look at his characters. Look at all the faces on them. What the fuck? He's a funny guy. I've tried to fight him a bunch of times. He'll just land 5 cruisers on you. I only got one of them. Against his destroyers, I got 2 or 3. The Tristan that I'm in right now, you guys, is always a great ship. Remember that each faction in the game has a utility-based ship, and this is one of the T1 neutral utility ships. What that means is you can fit it and create it in multiple different fits and builds and ways. So it can be a kiter, it can be electronic warfare, little son of a bitch, it can be high DPS. Each faction has one. There's nobody in this system. It's completely empty. Alright, bomb them back, see if we can get some stragglers. That was the fastest jump. Chat, you guys get any good fights out there yet today? Later, I probably will roam in my battleship, see what I can find. I've never died in what I call the Kraken. The medium's empty. There's a battlefield going on. I wonder if these guys know. Oh, he logged off. Okay, that's good. I was about to tell that Minmintar player. I was like, bro, you do know, because yesterday, where I am right here, you guys, it was connected yesterday. It's gone now. So now they can't gain any LP. There was a guy farming in here. He probably he probably did a site, got awarded like 5 LP and was like, fuck this game. Oh wow. The light. Well, there was 7 in here last time. Now there's 16. That's not a Scout 5. Nothing. You guys see that? I didn't click anything. I'm pretty sure into the server ticks you can preset like 7 commands. I told my ship to jump while I was warping, and then when it landed, it just auto jumped. So if this game wasn't designed for botting, then I don't know what is. You guys think these nerds are living their best gate camp life or what? I know that there's a gate camp for Camilla Scout in here, so fuck him. He's right here. He's also gone suspect. Or let's free burn to the north side. Or like there's one in here. I don't think she's doing anything though. Check the medium. 'Cause I do have a cruiser close by, and I do have something that could take on a destroyer as well. So if there's something in there. Nope. Remember, you guys, EVE Online is a situational PvP game, and it's all about upshipping into your enemy and then downshipping into the traversal of your enemy's weapons. That's literally what the scaling is. And as you scale into the highest effect, a cascaded effect will happen, where more and more people usually come and all that crap. But currently, dead. Nullsec in 2025 is a dead asset in EVE Online. People do live there and they do skirmish once in a while and so forth like that. But truly in 2025, nullsec is dead because the only reason you guys why I say that and the only reason you go to nullsec as a player in the game is to build capital ships and to get into dread brawls and like capital wars and huge battles. But scarcity happened, which makes it so hard to build capital ships now. And if I field a huge army on the field and you field a huge army, whoever wins, whether it's me or you, the other team is completely fucked and they could never recover because it takes too long now because of the scarcity changes to build these capital ships and recover to be able to challenge them again. Thus, no wars are possible and the game mechanics don't allow for mass fighting. So basically, as a player, there would be no reason to go down there except to explore, get the money that you want, jump a filament, go raid an ESS, go raid a mercenary den. Other than that, living down there and stuff like that has no real purpose. Because you could have SOV and you could look at your flag all day long. But truly, from a game standpoint, you guys, you think they're gonna change it and fix that shit in a couple months? Fuck no. It's gonna take like 3 to 5 years for them to fix nullsec, if ever. So basically, currently in 2025, the places to be are high sec and low sec, and jumping around and exploring through wormholes and drifter space and enjoying filaments that bomb you and your friends around nullsec for fun. Other than that, there's no point to go down there. This is why they make all of these mechanics, you guys, for us to go down there, because all these players live down there and nothing happens. But it's their own fault because they choose not to fight each other. Just because they can't use capital ships doesn't mean that they can't really use regular shit and shoot each other. But also remember, they choose to hold hands and not fight each other because they believe in their heads that if they lose a fight, everyone's gonna mock them and anyone gives a shit. And because once there was big gaming news on the game for their battles and the money lost and all that crap, they think that people give a shit about their SOV and their like corporations and alliances. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about them. Nobody gives a shit about their alliance or their group or individually what they do. That's all them. That's all their mental shit. All anybody gives a fuck about is the battle. They don't give a fuck about anything else. Only Eve players will care about the story that led up to the battle. Only the players that were in the battle will like make a video and post it everywhere all hyped because they know everything that was happening. And then you watch the video and it's like a fucking zoomed out thing and you don't know what the fuck is going on if you're watching this shit and you're not an Eve player. So it's just like, alright, man. Nullsec is truly dead. 2025, it's dead. And the reason why I say it might take 3 to 5 years to get it back is because they wiped the developing team at CCP. They did a house clean, you guys. They reduced it, hired a couple more people, and remember that they also are working on Eve 2.0, and they're also working on that FPS shooter. So they don't have all hands on deck. Get what I'm saying? Truly, no matter what anybody believes or what they want to tell themselves or what bullshit they want to spew to other people, I'm just a realist in life, you guys. That's how I became super successful. I don't deny the reality of things or lie to myself or others, right? You just say what is. This game and many other games like it, the only reason why it stays afloat is real money trading. It's the only reason. Example would be like Path of Exile 2 right now. The hype is over because it's just a test phase game. So anybody that's truly playing it, like if you've done everything and beat the main bosses, done all the maps and stuff, what would be the purpose of continuously doing it? Well, it would be to grind all of those items and those orbs, but then for what? Because they're going to do an economy reset, so then it's all for nothing. So the only value that it would have would be to sell those items on an Eastern or Asian real money trading website, or even use playerauctions.com, which is an American website that actually has American backed licenses, you guys, and is fucking legal. But yet they sell in-game assets. They even sell assets to EVE Online. The world player-to-player market values 500 Plex at $3 US. This is with shit tons of data from tons of world markets, and this is over like 12-year period. That's literally what the world values 500 Plex as. The company values it to you guys as $25. That's fucked. The PvP in EVE Online is fun, but the company is trying to drain as much money as they can out of their players all the time, which in the end is going to kill the game. Because you guys, your ship is worth $0. Your battles are worth $0. If you put $1,000 into the game, you have $0. Do you know why? Because you can't extract value out of the game legally, possibly where you are. There's shit tons of people that do this in this game and many other games, bot farms and individual people that RMT the shit out of games. But in reality, that shit, they can't sell you guys a subscription to this game and expect you guys to pay all of this money when in the end Eve is broken. Eve truly is a broken game. Eve launched by CCP. I'm not even kidding you guys. This isn't me hating on Eve. This isn't me shitting on the game. I like Eve Online. I like the PvP in it. Me and my brother played it for a very long time. It helped me become successful. It was my side scream time killer. I want you guys to understand though, Fucking guy go? He was just talking to me in local. Hey, motherfucker. Huh. Just reading what he was saying. Basically said if he sees me on the way back, PvP. Alright, buddy. The slicer's still there. Probably this. Probably. Trust me, guys, what's happening in the gaming world right now, and a lot of EVE Online players will never know because they're stuck in the game. If you try to tell them any real world stuff, they look at you like you're fucked up. It's actually comical. It's sad to watch, funny to film. Or it's funny to watch, sad to film, sorry. Like it truly is. We film this shit all day long. Like I got 4 buddies in this game right now and they're not even playing the game. They're just going around chats, trolling people to see what people say. Just record it. I'll try and get this guy. Boosters are clean. He's not trying to shoot me. I think he was shooting the NPC. The artillery? He was webbing me there. I'm gonna heat my engine here for 2 cycles. Nice. I think that guy was shooting the NPC at first there. Yeah, Paul, I got this skin from when, remember when you guys could do those daily logins for the skins? I just got all the shitty skins, so it started giving me like really epic ones. That's why they turned it off, you guys. Because if you collected all the shitty skins, it would start giving you like super fucking rare ones. I got one that was worth like 9 bill. Why'd you attack me? Wait, isn't that? Oh, he left. I wanted to see who it was. Fucking going. Oh, excuse me. Sipping a coffee. It was just so good. I also don't mind the other one. Look how fucking dumb the green one is. Right, they can't see me. I'm camoed now. I'm gonna go repair my shit. The headhunter. Wait, doesn't the Aurora one have little tracers? Guys, it's a Tristan fashion show. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what? Missile. Where's the aura? There it is. Oh yeah, I should have cleaned the ship. Remember, you guys, if your ship gets dirty, you gotta go into your fitting here when you're docked up. Oh wait, I can do it right here. No, personalization, clean ships right here. Unless you could do it anywhere. What a life. Just sitting at gates. It must be so boring. I like to roam around and explore when I hunt guys. Peter! Wait, Peter, is this you? Eleanor. Is that you? Why'd you shoot me? I don't know, man. Maybe we're in the PvP zone. Goodbye, brother. Oh shit, dual rifter. I was blue to you? How come? Grease the pirate is blue. Does that have to do with your corporation or something, Peter? Hey, Rob. Rob, wake up. Rob, better wake up, Rob. The rats haven't pointed. Thanks, guys. He killed people, look. Sweater and yeah. Too bad we didn't get his body to sit with theirs. I didn't even know, Peter. If you set me to blue, it will never it won't make it like blue on my screen. If you see me, shoot me. Unless I land on you, then be like, don't shoot. I'll just fly away. All right, Peter? Deal. But you got to make sure you're wearing your spandex pants when you do it, all right? You got to be wearing your Peter Pan pants. The game's not that hard to learn, super easy. The only people that overthink it and try to make the game more than it is are just the players that literally lived in the game. Because remember, you guys, the game's 2 decades old. All EVE Online is just a window-based arcade space shooter. That's it. Every single thing that you do is just a side quest into some kind of way, whichever way you choose is the funnest way to get ISK out of the ISK faucet, which in the end allows you to buy another ship and get back into player-to-player interaction. That's all that it is. It's basically Call of Duty in space. The only difference is I don't just get to hit the spawn button. When I spawn, I have to re-get all my stuff. So it's kind of like Tarkov in space, but but shittier. Rob, he GF'd me, you guys. Oh, what the fuck? He new player, man. He was shooting the fucking wreck that he had locked. He panicked. Gotcha. Make sure you guys, if you are new to the game, when you do get into fights and battles, make sure that you do up here where my mouse is. Look, we're gonna drag the mouse. Ooh, over here. See where I'm spinning it? When you lock stuff. So if I lock the gate, right here, make sure you guys that you're targeting the right target. Fuck. I made a ship specifically designed to hunt coarser Navy issues. And every time I find one, the motherfucking ship is too far away. Whee! Alright, those boosters were clean. Yeah, there's lots of good people in the game, but there's more sourpusses. There's more sourpusses and sociopaths than anything. Cause think about it, you guys. Think about EVE Online as a whole, okay? If you're like a mid-stage player or an elder player and understand the game, think about what they do, most of them. They fucking sit around in high sec and destroy and gank new players. So they fuck up new players' experience and ruin new players' day. So their whole goal to log in is to basically hunt and fuck up new players' experience, knowing that they're doing that. So that's a sociopathic episode. Then on top of that, if you like go into these deep PvP zones, because I'm a long time PvPer, so I can understand what they're doing and see it. that you find many Z-kill warriors, is what me and my brother called them. Players that use the third-party sites for mass amounts of information so that they know what's happening before they land on the field of their opponent, making sure that they understand all the information, basically cheating, and then having billions of ISK in a pod and a ship that you can never kill. That way they stack stats on the third-party site. Those players will live in the same systems, the same 3 to 5 systems, and they'll never leave. They'll have multiple characters, different face, same place, and they'll just live there over and over again doing it. And so basically when you come into local, they just look you up right away super fast and tell exactly what ship you're in, what you're doing, who you're rolling with, and they just kill you. So basically the game is not new player friendly. So you have all of these sociopathic players that are specifically entering the game only to ruin the player's experience. That in itself kills the growth. That's why you guys see such stagnant growth in the game, is that lots of people worldwide tried the game, but they don't stick around because it's not new player friendly. It's sociopathic. And it's not me hating on the game or people that do that, you guys. It's just the truth of how things are. Some human beings get off and think it's fun and be like, oh my god, he has, and they get like, and get all crazy excited and shit, knowing that they fucked up someone's day. And then there's other people that enjoy just being like, here's a billion isk. Here, I'm helping this player. They enjoy doing stuff like that. Then there's other players like me that enjoy fucking with chat rooms and shit like that and seeing what people say is you just troll them and tell them the truth of everything and they break mentally and they just argue with you only because it's not their fault. That's why you can never get mad at them and only laugh. The game made them this way. By decades of all of this bullshit, it fucked with their minds and made them that way. And then because they spent so much time into the game, logging in over and over again, the game never became what they wanted it to be. So they're so sour and hate it. So if you try to go against anything, which is their game, their life, these are the players that live in the game. Remember that, you guys. If you try to go against anything in their game, which is their life, they'll just shit on you and hate on you. And it's the same people that do it. It's the same group of people that do it on YouTube. It's the same group of people that do it on Twitch. It's the same group of people that do it on fucking Twitter. It's the same group of people that do it on Reddit. They're just so sour. It's because the game's not what they wanted it to be. They forgot sometime in life that video games are for entertainment and they're not an actual lifestyle. But you have to understand, you guys, that some people's lives are so shitty that entering a game and having a break away from the shit world that they live in is actually better for some people than the real world that they have to face and live in. Thus, you end up with people living in the game. It's not healthy. It's just a spaceship arcade shooter. I'll sum it up for you guys in basically one paragraph. In EVE Online, truly owning anything, winning anything, and achieving anything does nothing. It truly does nothing for you, and it does nothing in the game. It just gives you ISK to go buy more ships. Because in the game itself, you guys, every single thing, think about it. Everyone in my chat right now is probably all from different parts of the game or trying different parts of the game, knows different stuff, so you'll understand what I'm saying. Oh, what the fuck is this guy doing? Hold on, I see that guy. He might be in here. Nope, he left. Okay, still got 15 jumps here. He said he wanted to fight and then he booked it. But yeah, you guys, because you have all of those scenarios and all of those aspects that I was just talking about combined into one, it does make it for a lot of the players in the game are toxic. And most of the community itself is toxic and hateful and very spiteful. It sucks, I know. They want to allow that Elder in EVE 2.0, but currently you can't. But all games like this game and many other games truly are backed by real money trading. It's what keeps them alive. Because all of those bot farms and most of those things, they actually have to have these mass groups to funnel their wealth and to make it so like basically like real life they got to wash the money, right? So to do that they have to have shit tons of activated accounts and actual things going on in the game. So they have to fucking literally wash the ISK. It happens all the time. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Toasted? So if you guys are new to my channel or new to this game in general, basically all of the revenue and stuff like that from my live streams and some of the videos I give back to you guys as a community in special giveaways. I don't give in-game assets, I give real world shit because I would rather go to sleep at night knowing that possibly truly I put some food on someone's table rather than give them some fucking useless ISK, right? So basically you guys, if you do want to be a part of this giveaway, all you have to do is go ahead and click that link right there and enjoy that video. That is the best guide for new players coming to the game in 2025 to give them an understanding of how the ships operate and how PvP lightly works in the game and how the four main factions do play out. Comment anything you want down below, but the best thing that you could comment would be the best tip or trick that you could give another player in the game, especially new players when they do stumble across that video and do check it out and they can slide down in the comments below and read it because you guys truly and I can never be banned from the rookie chat. I've seen them try, it's funny, but I truly want you guys to understand that even players when they've been around for like a month or something and they ask a few questions and they're still new to the game, everyone will think that they're a spy, that they're an alternate account, that they're fake, so they don't get the real help that they need. And even the rookie chat trolls new players. It's actually fucked. So the best we can do as a community is literally comment your best tips and tricks and help players learn and understand the game faster because it's not hard to understand. The game in its essence is super simple. There's many layers of mechanics to the game, you guys, when it comes to things that you can do in the game, like the things that they allow you to do for the ISK faucet. But in its essence, it's just a player versus player sandbox. It's just about DPS to resistance check and understanding your modules to capacitor. That's basically all that it is. You could manually control your ship and stuff like that, but when it does come to combat, we can all see that it is super slow paced and that yeah, it is probably some of the slowest and lowest. Like truly think about it because you're just clicking buttons on a keyboard or just clicking in space, right? Like you could be like, I'm nano kiting and kiting skill, whatever, man. In the end, EVE Online's actual scalability to skill in the gaming world is very minimal. It takes very low skill to play this game. You just have to have an understanding of how to play it. That's where the struggle comes in. If you were to go any slower than this game, you're basically like playing a fucking turn-based role-playing game or something like Final Fantasy Tactics, because it basically is like that. It's just you can real-time fly your ship, but your modules and everything is still turning in cycles. So if I get my cycle pinned above your cycle, they're basically taking turns. I'm gonna outpace you and kill you. That's how simple the game is. Nah, Elder, lots of people. Basically, what I mean by that, Elder, is the game's not scalable. So the company and many cinematic videos and things like that, players that have been in these battles will understand all of these videos and all of these things lead you into the game, into mass groups of players, like interacting into these huge cinematic battles and all of these things. But in reality, the game is unscalable and the current game mechanics do not allow for mass battles. And the more people that you get together and start fighting, the slower the servers go in what they call tie-dye, which means that it becomes super slow motion and takes hours upon hours just to click this one button. So if I was like a capital ship, it might take me like 20, 30 minutes in tie-dye just to fire one time because this tick cycle is like because it's loading and everything's happening and it's so dumb and slow, right? It's having a fucking server overload, so it's unscalable. So basically, why a lot of players are upset about that is because they were sold fake propaganda by the company. The company sells it to the players saying that you can do this in the game and you can do this in the game and you can have these mass battles and this is going to happen and this will play out. But when you actually get to that stage and start playing it and letting it happen, the game mechanics don't allow it and it's impossible to do it, which in the fucking end is basically they're selling you a false product. It's incomplete. EVE Online is 24/7 in beta. It's never been finished. Everything in the game doesn't work. Everything in the game, like you could do the main aspects, but all of the elder players will understand what I'm saying. That every single thing in the game, no matter what it is, has bugs, has faulty fucking shit to it, is broken in some way, can be manipulated to an extent where it's completely fucked. Every single thing that they do, they've never polished it or finished it. When they should be polishing and finishing what they've previously created, they stop and always add something new, which in the end tells you that they've lost their own path of ideas and they're always trying to add too much with too little resources, and they need to slow down and fix what they already have and expand it more for the current player base and use current technology, not trying to create something that they want to exist on old tech. It'll never work. Yeah, truly the elder. You don't have to pay for the game. A new player will never know this, you guys. A new player will never really know this. But if you understand the game, you can fucking make like 60 million ISK. Hour one, day one. Truly the fastest way to plex an account if you have no skills and don't know shit is to join faction warfare and just go into these sites right here. Look, I'll go in. You just take these gates, you guys. You go into these sites, and if you, whatever faction that you're a part of, offensively plex. Whatever faction you're a part of, you go in here, kill the little NPC, and then the timer will start ticking down. So basically, you see the circle? This is King of the Hill now. So here's a contested thing. I'm not a part of the militia. I'm just pirating around, fucking people up. So basically, if you were to come in here, you killed this NPC right here. Now a timer will start. Once the timer ticks down, you gain loyalty points. You can then sell those loyalty points for ISK. Currently, the Plex is inflated, so it used to take you 10 hours to Plex your account. Right now, it might take you 12 to 14 hours of hard LP grinding. Fix that over. Think of the math, you guys. Math will never lie to you, so if it takes 12 solid hours, just say 14 on a high end, so just say 12 to make a median. So that's fast math, right? So if you break it into 4 days, okay, so now what? You got to do 3 hours a day. Maybe you want it in 3 days. Now you got to do 4 hours a day, right? Maybe you want to do it in a week. So now you only got to put in fucking 2 hours a day for 6 days. That's literally how it works. But they don't want you guys to know that because they want you guys to pay. But in reality, truly, I always loved EVE Online and the PvP, but I truly believe that for how technology is going as an investor and how I make a living in the real world, I just don't play games, you guys. I'm playing EVE Online and streaming with you guys right now, but I also have other screens going right now that I can see my daily trades on, and I can see the cryptocurrency market and the stock market and also the gold market. I'm playing that shit, and I'm also playing the steel and aluminum because it's wartime. And I'm also trying right now to get myself into the assets so that I can somehow be a part of the fusion reactor that China's building right now. I want to get into that somehow. Even if I invest in the fucking screw company that's screwing the shit together. Any way I can get in there, I need in. So you guys, what I truly believe as a player is that EVE Online in 2025 should be 100% free of a game, and that will drive the player base to an extreme amount, and that they need to have their ways to have microtransactions in the game to use the Plex with the Skinner program and like other things to make it valuable. But currently, it's not worth the subscription a month, right? What they need to do is they need to make it free and then they need to make it cross console. I'm telling you guys right now, tried, tested, and true. You can take a 2024 cell phone or a 2025 modern phone and you can play EVE Online on it. I shit you not, with medium settings, no lag. So right now, think about what the fuck I just said. basic cell phone technology that's current can now play the game. They need to make it free and they need to make it cross console into all cell phones, all tablets, all like video game consoles. They literally need to let everyone have access to it and control it like microtransactions. The day of subscriptions and shit like that is over. Unless you can prove to us right now that 5 to 10,000 of us can jump into a fucking system and just brawl to death in perfect symmetry like how the game is running right now on my screen with no lag, I'll give you a monthly subscription. Fuck, I'll give you two. But until that time, it's not worth it because they're selling us a broken game. It doesn't scale and it doesn't work. All you can use it for currently is the best that it's for, solo and small gang content. You can have light brawls and stuff like that, but once you start scaling into capitalism, it's fucked. But what do I know, huh? Fuck it. I don't know nothing. So make sure that if you guys do want to be a part of those four $100 draws, that go ahead and click that link. I'll drop it again for you guys. Click that link right there, enjoy that video, and make sure to comment down below on that video. And just by commenting, you guys will give you a ticket, and that will enter you in all four of the draws. But do remember, you guys, like this is the most important thing. If you do win, you have to have PayPal because it's going to be direct deposit instantaneously, all right? So if you don't have PayPal, can't give it to you. Hopefully you guys are getting some good fights out there. I did see some destroyers and a couple cruisers. I'm just doing a swing around. I'm chatting with you guys while I do a swing because remember, as a solo PvPer, it's not get in any ship and fly around till they fuck my face. It's literally you have to do everything yourself because this is a player to player sandbox, you guys, so it's a social game. You have to interact with people. You have to do things with others, create things with others. It works best with others, takes forever solo. So I have to do my scouting myself, keep all the knowledge myself, move all of my ships myself, create my own logistical chains myself, because if I don't create a logistical chain, every time I lose a ship, I have to go back all the way to some stupid main hub, make another ship, and then fly again. That's like probably 3 to 4 hours a day if you're PvPing that you would just be doing that. You have to do it all yourself. Hi, what's going on? Nanik. I would say I would say truly factional warfare is the most profitable for a new player. Only for this fact is that there is players, excuse me, there is players in the militia chat that will literally buy the LP from you. So if you have like a million fucking LP, they'll just give you like 650 million isk straight up, just like bing. When it comes to exploring, it's RNG. So it's basically like gambling. You could find something in the fucking can, or you may not. And a lot of the good cans, you guys, this is where it gets fucking hilarious in nullsec if you're an explorer. A lot of the good sites and cans, the best explorers in the game, they already siphon it. So what they do is they go and they scan the cans, and they take only the best can, the one can, and they won't even take all the items out of it. They'll just take the one valuable item out of it, and then they'll leave. Then you guys will find the site because it's still up and it doesn't have the valuable items in it. But then you guys will sit and do the site and spend all that time and get still like maybe 20, 30, 40 million, but all the boss items are gone, right? But in your mind, you believe that you're the first one there and that you found it because everything's still good, but it's not. They just took the one item that they wanted and left. So basically, exploration is super profitable as well, you guys, but you have to set it up, go out and explore. Then you have to face RNG, and then you have to make it back. Where, as a factional warfare player, if you don't want an offensive plex, which will get you the most, and you just want a defensive plex, then you don't need anything. You just need a fucking ship with no guns or anything on it, and you just sit that thing there and count the timer down. And you make 20 to 30% less than an offensive plex, but you're still just sitting there. And why it's good for a newer player, I would say, is not to learn PvP, like to get the money, because now that you're just sitting there and you don't have to do all those clicking mechanics and explore and do all that stuff. If you're good at alt tabbing, have a good system will set up stuff like that, or another screen like many people do, you can now read, watch videos. Maybe you're a student, maybe you got some work to catch up on. You can do that kind of stuff because technically you are just sitting there watching a fucking timer, right? And also, do remember, you guys, that if you are new to the game, don't use my friend link. I don't give a shit. Find someone else's. I don't even know what mine is. I'm not even going to look for it. Just make sure that if you do join EVE Online, go and find some kind of friend link to the game, which will give you 1 million skill points. That's 22 days of training for free. So if you guys are new to the game, maybe only a couple days in and you didn't know that, make that character that you just created to and you know the basic stuff on, use that character as your ult and go and make a new character and get that friend link and boost yourself 22 days of training as long as you didn't Omega that guy or something. I'm not sure if they still give it to you if you're Omega. Or maybe CCP's nice and they made it so that you can get it once per account now. That'd be nice of them. But truly, you guys, in 2025, they need to make this game 100% free with Plex interactive transactions in the game that do stuff cosmetically and other things. And they also need to cross console it. You guys think I'm joking? I'm not. You can play this game on basic cell phones right now. Sparks, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna go to SOS. I want it all to be in BTC. This player could lock me up and shoot me right now. Maybe you guys, I could be shot anywhere. I'm like -9 something. 9.5. Also, remember, you guys, if you are here new and joining the channel and you do want to be a part of that $400 giveaway, it is 4 $100 draws. In order to be a winner, you do have to have your PayPal. The first draw will be on April 1st. And if you guys do want to be a part of it, all you have to do is follow those links down in the description there, or the one that I did just post here. I'll post it again. All you have to do is comment on that video and enjoy it as well, because it is the best guide for new players or players wanting to understand the factions better and PvP styles in general, the basic understandings of how they work combat wise and how they were designed, as I do believe a lot of the information over time is being lost, and not because people don't want to share it, but it's because people have retired from the game that are older elder players that had the knowledge, like myself and my brother. Many people are quitting the game. Many people call it quits. People have died. People move on. It's been 25 years. People have families. So remember, you guys, it is just a game. But the sad part is when those players with all of that legendary knowledge, when they leave the game and stuff like that, because a lot of them are not content creators and a lot of them do not make stuff for other players, all of that knowledge and all of those tricks and tips do leave with them. So over time, we are left with stagnated knowledge. So I'm trying to bring it back to you guys and let a lot of the newer players understand how things do work in the game. It's funny listening to older players, they like to argue a lot. A lot of people think things work specifically different than they actually do, but I got something that you guys do not. I got the legendary spreadsheet. I had a good chat with the creators of the game long before it was ever invented. They did good. They created this from scratch and sold it for 400 plus mil. They probably walked away with a good 100 mil after it all. Can't hate on that. They took it as far as they could. They had to sell it and get a bailout. That slicer's still here. It's like it's like poison, man. There's a griffin slasher slicer. There's nothing in here. Oh, the I can fight over there anyway. There was 3 Algoses in here when we did that last run and a rupture. Oh, even worse now. See, exec navy and a Stratios. Stratios could probably pressure one of those fucking things, but 2 of them would fucking it up right up. Oh, what's this? There's a fight here, but nothing to loot. They looted it. Also, remember, you guys, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and do enjoy the live streams, when I do have the chance to give them to you guys, just make sure to smash that like button. It costs you guys nothing. It just helps it get out to the next set of viewers. And also, you guys, it just makes your next live revenue giveaways even bigger. Ooh, look at this shit. I'm trying to go for it. If it's the kite one, we're gonna be in some shit. Oh, he's gonna leave. He's positioned far off unless it's kite. Come on, Rom. I seen the comment. I know he's on me, but the comment's coming in. Oh, they're both locking me up. Oh, I hit the wall. Shit. No! You fucking bitch! Ah! Oh, it hurts! Guys! Quit! I can't take anymore! Ah! Well, that wasn't an op success. I'm only a fucking Tristan. The Federation Navy Comet, you guys, it pumps out like 300 plus DPS, just average. Just barely doing anything. All you gotta do is click. Fuck, man. I was watching that guy's range, and I bumped the stupid wall. I thought they made it so we can go through it. Motherfucker. Sorry, 2 jumps away, we got another ship. Oh, it happens to everyone, Sparks. Nah, they're just Amarians, helping each other out. They're just playing faction warfare. That Executioner is the best tackle ship in the game. The Kiting Executioner. It's more powerful than the Slicer. But it has heavy fucking cap problems. You actually have to control it like a G. I got another ship over here. Or not. Sadly, I don't think corpses have value anymore. I try to never let them get my body. Not sure if it does. You okay, bro? You need a hug? You don't want to be living on a gate. What a shitty life. You got killed in a 2v1? Now here's the thing, you guys. As a solo PvPer in the game, okay? Solo PvP is not how you play the game. Now there is people that will call themselves solo PvPers, but unless you were a part of the original tactics that were created in the original solo and small gang builds that me and my brother made so fucking long ago, you guys, you guys have it good, you know, because back when we used to solo and small gang PvP, if you would get killed, like if you actually died, you would lose skill points. That's why solo PvP was like, wow, a solo PvPer. That's why it was so looked at like it was awesome, was because you could literally fucking lose a week of training if you fucked up too much. Nowadays, you just die, so you shouldn't care. Holy fuck, I'm gonna go try to fuck up this small gang here. I think I could do it. Chat, we're gonna do it. Fuck, we was spotted! Wait, I think I let that guy live the other day. Mister, are you in chat? Mr. Genki. This guy asked me if I was streaming yesterday. This guy's name. Caw. This has a funny name, huh? Hey, Mr. Genki. You guys think he ever ganks anyone? Alright, we're fucking going. I don't know, I could use that Moa. There was like six little frigs there. And then curses, 3 punishers, a Maulus, and something else. Caw. Alright, Godspeed guys, see if we get the small gang. We lost that Tristan. How much should we tank? Like 7,000. Was a good one. Got us a bunch of kills. 3 for 1's pretty good. Yo! American Grappling Federation. Yo, are you a wrestler? Fuck, man. Hmm. Hell yeah, Rusty. Rusty. Jiu-Jitsu? You got any national titles? Remember to smash them. You should join. You should go join the ADCC ones. Do the jiu-jitsu there, but also smash their heads. Wait. American Grappling Federation. This is for you, all right? Type in smoothcomp.com. Go check it out. It's literally a new app that started a couple years ago that fucking shows all the tournaments around you for everything. Kickboxing, wrestling, martial arts, fucking boxing, Muay Thai. That a boy. Just remember when you're doing jujitsu against the ADCC wrestlers, because they're all about slamming. They don't slam on the head. They get a deductive if they do that, but they slam your head on a fucking angle. So basically, don't use like 3 or 4 of those specific moves. They'll just slam you. Yeah. I'm wondering if that girl that I once met actually started that, because she was talking about something like that like 5 years ago at the World Martial Arts Tournament. And then a couple years later after that, boom, there it was. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to hook that small gang up with this cruiser. You guys think I'll make it? Fuck, man. There's a lot of them in there. I'm dead. If they just keep landing on me, I'm dead. You're fucking busted, man. You're on your company account. Alright, everybody head over to the American Grappling Federation. Subscribe to that guy. Go watch them smash some ADC wrestlers or get smashed themselves. That's the reality of the game. Yeah, look at them all. Everything they're doing is gone. I think they were just fucking killing all that stuff. Alright, what's that, guys? I'm gonna alt tab and just change my music. Remember, YouTube, you guys, when you do like, if you guys ever make content on YouTube, I tell you guys this a lot. Just understand this. If you own the licensing agreements and shit like that, like I do for tons of music, not just from those sites where you rent a licensing agreement, like actually from the artists themselves, I have tons of it. If I use those licenses in a video, nothing will happen, okay? All good. I have to somehow preset this shit up for these streams so that I don't get it striked, because if you use it and then afterwards you have to submit the shit later by showing the licenses. So basically you lose if you were to care about revenue. I don't, but if you were to care about revenue and not do that, you lose like 40 to 60% of your revenue from the video just to get it processed. Bad for us, good for YouTube. Can't hate on them. Seems like a beautiful, profitable scam. I'm gonna go scare Kaka. I'll do it in all caps because I'm way bigger. I'm the bigger Kaka. Also, remember, you guys, if you do enjoy the content on the channel and you guys do enjoy the live streams, when I do truly have the time to give them, just go ahead and smash that like button. Costs you nothing. Just in the end, you guys, it'll help push it to other people. And on top of that, it just makes the live revenue giveaways that I do for you guys even bigger. He left. I just renamed it. Kaka. It's this guy. I'm just fucking with him. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get my hawk. So we did lose that Tristan, but we did get this Tristan, was a newer player. Pod. This player said that they were blue to me. Sorry, Peter. I guess they set me blue. So I ended up getting first hits. This player, he tried, but what happened was, you guys, he started attacking. He had a bunch of things locked up. So when he locked me up and started shooting, he was shooting something else that he previously had locked. So he wasn't shooting me. And I died to a exact kite and a fucking comet. Already got a kill mark on this. What the fuck did I kill? I'm just clicking random places. Try to get all the dots. Fuck, look at them all, man. Omar and Minmatar, they put in way more work than the other side. Look at what I mean, you guys. Like, look at all these areas that they have ready to go. Wait till I show you the other side. It's all like pathetic looking, straggled. I think that's all of them, right? Like that. I don't fucking know. Just clicking dots, man. Oh yeah, look at the other side. It's even worse now. This one was no, these ones were connected. They're gone now. These were connected. They're gone now. This one's faded. What are these guys doing over here? It's like they don't even play factional warfare. If you're in factional warfare, you guys, and your leaders tell you to set up gate camps and just to free roam, those are failed leaderships. They don't understand the mechanics of factional warfare. It's sovereignty in nullsec. Basically, that's exactly what it is. But you don't have to pay sov, and you still have to fight nullsec style by creating logistical supply chains. Basically, what I mean, you guys, is watch. Picture we were Caldari, and this is Galente, or I'm Galente versus Cal. It doesn't matter. But picture we park here. Picture we want to attack this system, okay? So in this system right here, we're gonna have hundreds of ships, possibly hundreds of destroyers. This system, hundreds of cruisers. This system, battleships. We're gonna wage war on this shit, risk style. So basically, if you had 40, 50 players and you fuck up the enemy fleet, but they end up winning the field, you fucking warp away, reship up, come right back faster than they have a chance to basically resupply themselves because they might not have a supply chain lane and be too far away. Now you're fucking sieging the system. This is how you win. Factional warfare is about attacking each other with major supply lines like that, creating what they call siege warfare. You do not roam around for fights and you do not waste time doing that. You want pure siege warfare, which draws each other into massive fights. If you're free roaming around and setting up gate camps, you're a lost mechanic and you just don't know what to do. That's not what you're supposed to do, you guys. Like right here, it won't tell me this, but because I'm not enlisted into it. But you will see when you guys go into these things that it'll tell you your score. It'll tell you your total victory point score. The only way to get that up is to siege systems and to win the entire war zone. If you have hundreds of thousands of victory points, if not millions of victory points, your entire goal of existence should be to take every fucking single war zone. Because once you take all of these systems, you guys, that's how it's supposed to work. Once you take all of the zones and win the war zones, it'll freeze. All of this will freeze. It'll reset. You'll get awarded a legendary medal for your victory and achievements. And then you get paid out for your victory points. You guys will understand the payout systems if you've been in the pirate insurgency, because we also do have a payout. We also do have a payout system, but um, I think that's hanky. We do have to win the insurgency. So basically, it's completely reverse. If you do want to roam around and you do want to gate camp and stuff like that, just make sure you choose the proper game mechanic that you want to play. So what I mean by that, you guys, is if you do want to do that, you go and join the pirate insurgencies. Some people live in the pirate insurgencies like myself, but what they are, you guys, is you forget that EVE Online is in its essence an MMO. Even though it's a sandbox based MMO, people sometimes forget that it's still an MMO. So, what is Pirate Insurgency? It is a player versus player world event that anyone with standings with those factions can join, and then when the event ends, can leave and go back to whatever they're doing. To get paid for killing in this game, the only thing that truly does it is the pirate insurgencies itself for the Guaristas or the Angel Cartel. This is why I tell you guys that it truly was a gift from CCP to all the long-term solo players and all of the industrialists and miner players, because there was no place for pirates to go and there was nothing for them to achieve. So if you do go around and hunt like that, join the insurgencies and you will get, instead of going like this and finding that score, by in here, you guys will see right here, see down here, kills last week, kills yesterday, in the zones that you team up in. So if I kill stuff in Amar, this doesn't go up. But if I do it in Galente space, then it'll go up. So I will get paid If we win as a team, the Insurgency, which is a player versus player global event, just like MMOs, you guys, don't get that mistaken. But if we win this, I will get paid out for every kill. That's the only way to get paid for killing in this game, unless you loot the body. But you guys understand what I mean, right? That's the only true way to be paid for full piracy. But you have to win. And the real reason why you join the insurgencies is not just for roaming to get paid. It's to corrupt the systems into high sec. And once you corrupt the systems in high sec to corrupt stage 5, you can lock and shoot anything. And Concord won't interfere with you or attack you. You can lay siege to stations, you can lay siege to miners, players, fucking haulers coming in, anything. You get a chance to literally demolish high sec. We did it on one side and completely fucked it. We did it for like 2 months. Now nobody really cares. Everyone's just chilling. There's a motherfucking hound. But if you guys are just joining the stream here, and if you guys have been waiting for me to say right there, let me just drop that link. If you guys do want to be a part of the giveaways that I do give away for this channel and this community, the next one will be 4 $100 draws. The first draw will go on April 1st. If you guys do want to be a part of this, all you have to do is go ahead and click that link. And if you want to know what that link is, it truly is the best guide for players coming to the game in 2025 to understand how the 4 main factions do operate and work in the game. Go ahead, you guys, and just comment down below on that video, and you will be entered in all 4 of the draws. But I do have to make something very clear for you guys, that if you do win the draws, that you do have to make sure that you do have PayPal, because it will be instantly deposited. But if you do not have PayPal, I can't give it to you, so you can't win. So if you don't have PayPal, don't enter. I'm at alt tab, switch some music here. I'm putting on some AC/DC. So if you guys are watching my streams, feel free to play your own type of music or do whatever you wish. Because of the heavy copyright laws here on YouTube, I just leave it like this. I check the small over here. There's 3 in here. Mr. Unfortunate just went suspect. It's the Manticore. Or I'm going to keep going. I did preset 40 more jumps, you guys, and then we'll swing over to the Galente side. Remember, if you do hit every single zone and get a few fights along the way, it truly does take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to hit every single dot that's active in the Amar and Minmatar side, and then it takes about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to do it on the other side. But this is my second run doing all of it. Actually, I think I did a pipe once or twice or something. I think I can stay rage for this. Oh, they left? They're bouncing. Maybe guys, this ship is super strong. Goes against my resist too. But I have a chance. I can use that ship. Oh, it's 5 jumps. I'm so tempted to do it. I'm gonna go get it. I'm going for it. He just popped it. I think I have time. Can't miss a beat. Try to swing down, you guys, and grab a jag and swing back up. I built a ship to hunt coarser navies. I want to test it. Also, I do hope you guys are enjoying your game out there in New Eden and getting some good fights yourself. Do remember, you guys, that I have been streaming for about 2 hours already. So do get yourself some water, stretch, take a moment. Remember, we're not designed to be sitting all the time in chairs. I'm currently standing. If you're not able to stand, I'll never understand your pain, and I feel for you. Just try to see where I went. Alright, the ship's just over here, next jump. Alright, we made it. Pretty sure we'll make it in time. Now we got a free burn back. Jag's a powerful ship. I believe this is the It Rust We Trust skin or something. So shiny. Some of these skins are like, meh. They're like pretty shitty. Then you gotta think, fuck, they paid for that? Well, we're burning. The Jag has really good EM and thermal base resistances, you guys. So it's really good at fucking up a Mars ships. Alright, next jump I'm gonna reheat another coffee in my warp time. Fuck, now they're both there? They moved. Alright, we made it. Hopefully we can get in this fight here. We gotta face tank the newt. Thrasher fleet's coming from somewhere. That player outed so fast. They weren't there to play. They were there to pay. Grinding. Alright, we'll grab a different ship in Zarzak here. We can go and check the other side of the war zones. See what's out over there. Or I should drop this off and swing back and grab that hawk. Nah, see what we got. If you guys are new to the game, this is the legendary living station, Zarzak. It is still under construction by CCP, so do remember that. As in EVE Online, things to be constructed and finished take years. They introduce it to the game, and we are the beta testers. Zarzak's been here for like 2-3 years now. But it does look like it's getting another expansion part of it. At least that's what they say on their 2025 roadmap. As all of that led to this. Alright, what do we got here? Should do a roam in this puppy. Everyone loves to shoot a fucking Punisher. Up it. Okay, one sec, you guys. Just gonna grab my coffee here. So if you guys are sticking around, I will do another roam here. But do make sure to give yourself a quick little break. I'm just gonna take around 5 minutes here. So I'll be right back. I'm just loading something, one sec.
Welcome back, all you space lovers. It's craziness of the internet here, and we are back again with another informational video here in EVE Online. Now today we are going to be going over the 4 major factions here in the game and what you need to understand about the... Welcome back, all you space lovers. It's craziness of the internet here, and we are back again with another informational video here in EVE Online. Now today we are...
I'll be right back, you guys.
Factions here in the game and what you need to understand about these factions when you do choose them on the battlefield, as each one of these factions do bring a different playstyle and utility when they are engaged in player-to-player interaction. So once you do understand the basics and the utility each faction does bring to the battlefield, it does in the end make it easier for you to decide which playstyle does favor your PvP interaction here in the game. Now, we are not going to be spending a lot of time here on the lore aspects of the factions, but we are going to be spending our time here understanding how these factions play out on the battlefield and how they differentiate from each other. Now, the first faction that we are going to take a look at here is the Caldari State. Now, this faction is a shield-based faction, and they do rely on controlling the battlefield with application, and they also are the only faction in the game that is able to choose the DPS output on the field, meaning that they have the choice of damage to apply versus other factions who are stuck with dual application. Now, if you do choose the Caldari State on the battlefield as your choice of ship for engagement, you do have to note to yourself how to understand the shield-based format and its resistances. And how you can get a fast understanding of that is by looking at this basic Caldari frigate right here. Now, before we add on any of the resistance bonus, you can see that it has a flat base resistance of 50% against explosive resistance and 40% against kinetic. Now, when it does come to shield, whether it is small, medium, or large based buffer or active repping builds, that you do always have to note to yourself that the base resistances of shield is explosive and kinetic, and their weakness will be thermal and EM. So do not forget that as a Caldari State player out on the battlefield, and always make sure that you are choosing the correct engagements towards your shield-based profile, and trying to always make sure that the enemy weapons play into that resistance. Now, the next aspect of the Caldari State that you do have to memorize and understand is how they control the type of damage that is applied out on the field, and that is by using either rockets or missiles. Now, it's not just the fact that you do have the power to control the damage type that is being applied out on the battlefield, but you do have to understand that the rocket systems are used for brawling and mid-range control and will fire faster than the light missile systems, which are used for long-range kiting and long-range control as well. Now, the Caldari State is one of the most powerful factions in the game when it does come to controlling the enemies on the battlefield, and they do this not just in the output of the damage type, but also by controlling their enemies with application. Now, once you understand in the game that the Caldari State are kings of application, you first must understand how they obtain this application, and they do this by using a stasis webifier. Now, a stasis webifier will reduce the speed of your enemy target, but also will allow you to apply full application of your explosion radius, whether it's from your rockets or your missiles. Once you do understand this, whether you are on the field as a Caldari pilot controlling your enemies with application, or you are facing any Caldari ship yourself, you do start to realize that any engagements on the field against a Caldari pilot, you will face stasis webifiers, or if you yourself are a pilot in a Caldari vessel, then make sure that you do have one as well. Now, when it does come to the four main factions here in EVE Online, each faction does have a secondary main utility that it does like to use, and each one of these secondary utilities does come from the electronic warfare side of the game. And here in the Caldari State, the electronic warfare system that they favor the most is ECM, or known as jams. Now, the basis of ECM is that you can use it towards your enemy opponent, making sure that they will not be able to lock you or apply to you any of their modules as long as the duration of the jam is active. Now, you can see right here in this basic T1 electronic frigate from the Caldari State that there is many types of ECM, i.e. jam types of utility-based combat choices that you could choose from, and each one of them does have a specific strength and weakness towards different ships. They also do apply up close and at long range. Use ECM drones, which are very powerful and in times of need can help you break away from your enemy and escape the field, or even help you win the fight. Once you do understand these basic principles of this faction in the game, and you do realize that the shield-based defensive format is the fastest repairing format and auto-regenning format in the game, and that their weaknesses are EM and thermal-based damage, and that if you do hit them hard enough, they will bleed into the armor, and noting that they are kings of application and should and always utilize the power of the webifier, and that their secondary tactic is the powerful ECM. Now that you do have a basic understanding of the Caldari state, let's get into the next faction. Alright, the next faction that we are going to take a look at now is the Galente Federation. Now this is one of the hardest hitting factions in the game, as they do rely on getting up close and personal with their vessels, as they do use the blaster gun weapon system, which is the most hardest hitting weapon system in the game. And this faction is a structure tank faction, which also does secondary into armor, and it is also one of the rare factions in the game that does specialize specifically into drones, and that your main goal and positioning should always be to get as close to your enemy. This way you can apply as much DPS as possible. Now the fastest way to get
Alright, I'm back. Got a little tea here. Remember, you guys, if you did enjoy that video that I was playing for you, just go ahead and click the link that I have dropped many times. I'll drop it again. And that's how you get yourself into the giveaway if you do want to be a part of those 4 $100 draws. Make sure that you do comment on that video and that you do have to have PayPal if you are a winner. Do remind yourselves of that. Alright, we're good to go. Everyone always wants to kill a Punisher, so let's go get some engagements. Alright, we got 40 booked. We're now in a Mar Tech 1 frigate. I'm using Minmatar guns. That was the kite executioner. It's fucking up that catalyst, probably. Or their friends. There's just a multi-boxer in here. And that person in the Thrasher fleet still sitting on gates, probably. Maybe on this one. They've been sitting there, you guys, for 4 hours. Oh, it's not on scan anymore. There's only a shuttle in here. There is 5 others, but nothing. Free burn. I got some okay fights today. Hopefully you guys did get some good ones. Check back over here. I'm up in the north. Small's still empty. Let's go to the next one. Chat, what's your guys' best kills today? If any. Most of you still learning. Some people just went flashy. Wonder what they're doing. Patrick. Nothing. Just looking at gold right now. Ooh, look at this. Thoraxes. What the fuck? Mayhem? Question mark? Might be kitey. It's not going that fast. He is now. Don't hurt me, bro. Took him a moment to do that, huh? Don't hurt me, man. I think he has a fucking. I think he has a fucking civilian scram or something. The disruptor. It was only doing 20. Also, he did have it on me and I warped, so broken. You little shit. Oh, there's two of them again. Means he can't hit me with 280s on a 45-degree angle. Two of them, though. Mr. Unfortunate's telling a short story in local. Let's keep going. I can't take on two of them. Just one. They're fucking bullying me, but I'm so tempted to go in there at the Mullis Navy. Think they're fighting? Just gonna sit here for a second, because they might be in a kite battle. I think it's him and him. Let's keep going. Too far away. Oh, Bruce is dead. Bryce is dead. What happened, man? Beep boop boop. That's what happened. He's a fucking bot. The system's completely empty. Let's keep burning. 29 more jump set. I have to pick another route after. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna alt tab for a second, switch my songs. Alright, perfect. Holy shit. Look how many there is. Alright, guys, calm down, man. Shit. Let's check these small advance. There is two others in here. They're both allies. A rifter. The only downfall is it will be able to fully range control me because it should have a web and I won't. Oh, it left. You little puss. Oh yeah, it jumped so far. It's alright, man. You can have your sight back. I'm out. He left the system. Okay, dude. Just relax. Holy shit. 2004. Look at this. This is the same thing over and over again. The fuck? What the fuck? What is she in now? Seraphim? Join this shit like 5 times. Like always, pirate militia chat is trolling each other. The best. They troll each other and then they shoot each other. I love it. The system's empty. Let's go to Avati. Some days are better than others, you guys. Sometimes there's nobody around. At least in the times that you choose, because remember the game is a 24-hour game. Certain times are more bumping than others. This is where the stabber fleet was. So enjoying a little tea here, doing some side shit, warping. Hmm. There's 17 others in here. Spicka. Like you sliding the gate with me or running? Oh, you left. Spicka, no. Alright, he doesn't want none of it. Let's keep going. He left. A lot of thrashers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10. If that's all one person, they're doing the battlefield. There's a lot of bank. They get almost 2 million LP. Well, he didn't pop a thing, so I'm gonna swing back. If you guys were ever at Orfold there, it said there was Executioner on scan, but there actually was nobody in the system. Somebody ejected from it. Don't waste your time. Pretty sure in this system you can jump past those. I think. Yeah, 60. More Thrasher fleets, crazy. So many. Think about how many we've seen, you guys. Just Thrashers everywhere. Empty. I'm just kind of free burning into those little back corner systems. Usually nobody will go up here, but maybe like farmers and guys chasing stragglers. So we want to chase the guy chasing. Empty. Not too many corrupted systems yet, so that is good if you are roaming around. If you guys are new to the game, when any of these factional warfare zones get fully corrupted by the pirate insurgencies, the enemies can drop, even you can drop bubbles in the system. If you guys don't know what those are, they're giant circular domes that people like to drop around gates, and you can't jump away like an ESS until you get out of the range. Another Thrasher fleet. I already know what these, it's just the Thrashers. So we're gonna head back down south and see what's down there. I can't take on any of the stuff up here. It's literally complete small gangs of Thrashers and Thrasher fleets. There was 2 5-man groups of Thrashers and 2 5-man groups of Thrasher fleets. Speaking of the devil, they're missing one. So you guys do got to remember that about EVE Online when you are roaming around, that you do have to choose your fights specifically. That way you don't fuck yourself and get into a bad situation. There's 13 in here, but also in here is a lot of thrashers as well. See? It's like a fucking nightmare. They're doing the large Navy 30, I believe. Or they just do it? It's over. Whoever that was just got like 1 point something million LP. I believe that was all one character, man. Like one person's accounts. They all say Shaq. 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 And it just keeps going. So if they successfully did that battlefield, they got about 1.6 to like 2 million LP in an hour or less. But running that many accounts is fucking whacked. Look, there's that other Thrasher fleet. We found it. He's he's a little ways from home. There's so many slicers around me, I'm gonna have to start roaming around in anti-slicer ships. The Rotini tribe. The member of the Rotini tribe. Alright. Two and two. Nothing here. And check these navies. I'm just gonna go directly to the sun. If you guys don't know, in the game, the sun is the most dangerous spot to go to in the system. Not just because players will go there, but the reason why you go to the sun is it brings you into the center of the solar system and makes everything almost scannable. Watch. We're too far away from this one. Let me check this one. I'm gonna note this in my notes. Got my brother's old builds. What is this? What gate? None. It's good to note this. Like if you guys have read Eyes on Something on the Sun, and your boys are fighting over on these systems here, because eventually these will go away, but they'll spawn around the same systematical error where they spawn, right? So basically, if you had friends here and seen something on the sun, and you had other buddies that were fighting at these, you know that they can't even fucking help their friend until they jump 53.6 AU. So I mark it and save that. I would start paying attention to that stuff. That's how you can guarantee they can't retaliate. Alright, 12 more. We're starting to enter where it's more populated. Like people actually live out here. These guys again. A fucking Garmer. Ugh. Gross. That ship's for pussies. I only say that, you guys, because the Garmer is really good at long range tackle and holding position, but it truly was designed for newbies to be able to get their hands and tackle kiters. So if you're really good at kiting and you suck at it, and you keep finding a guy that's good at it, just grab one of those and go fuck him up. Because it outranges every basic kite. That's why it's Navy, so that a new player can fly it. This little 5-man gang, huh? You guys think we could kill a harpy? Gay flash. They're just all leaving. All this stuff's too strong for the lame old Punisher. I'll see if I could pick something off, but it doesn't look like it. There's a griffin on play now. Yeah, yeah, that's how you do it. Almost ran out of jumps. Alright, fine, I'll fucking reverse it. The game, for some reason, is trying to automatically force you guys as players if you use auto direction. Even though there was 4 other safe directions to go, the autopilot was taking players through bubbled systems. Isn't that fucked? Like, there's 2 more. So they're purposely trying to get you guys killed. Also, remember, you guys, if you do enjoy the content that I do bring you on the channel and you do enjoy these live streams, when I do have the time to give them to you guys, feel free to smash that like button. Costs you nothing. All that it does in the end is help get it out to the next set of viewers, which in the end here on this community-based channel just increases your guys' live giveaways, the revenue for the next one. Oh, there's an O and I here. Ooh, I think my Hecate is dead. Real weird. Alright guys, I'm trying to get him. Trying to fuck up an Algos and the Punisher is gonna be intense. Hey! Alright, never mind then. Continue on. That would be the only player in there. There's only 3 of us here and this is a corporate, so has to be Uvalda. I'll go for better tracking. Might be at artillery range. Gnome's coming in. I'm gonna try and swing under. I'm gonna keep that 45. I'm gonna dive into this player's arc now. I need to make sure I hit hard. Come on, baby. Back this way. Let this player try to curve me out. We're in a Minmatar projectile battle, you guys, so it's all about angular velocity to projection. Or I need to reheat, re-rep. This player's getting scared. They're trying to pull away. Get over here, you! Ah! See ya. Good fight. Rep my own shit. Yo, we chase that player off with the little old Punisher. Pew pew. Those boosters were clean. 25 on our rep. Holy shit, jackdaws. You don't see those too much. Used to see them a lot when people would burst faction warfare missions. Alright, the system's clear. Make sure if you guys are enjoying the stream to smash that like button if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything, you guys, and just in the end, and I'll say this a lot, it truly just makes the giveaways that I give you guys even bigger. I swear that motherfucker's autopiloting to the fucking gate. Oh yeah, these guys are together, remember, so we can engage them. God damn, there's 3 of them now with Logi. Ugh. Gross. It's properly though, that's how you want to play the game, just as a solo PvP, it's like shit. But they're doing it properly, so you can never hate on it. Have you guys, you're supposed to play with others. Playing with yourself and making alternate characters doesn't mean you have friends. Fuck, Bill just left. Let's check over here. Maybe Falcon's in here. Look at his little face. Oh shit. Well. Chat, give me 507s and I'll fucking YOLO this guy. You think I can get this guy? He's in the medium advanced. Remember you guys, a destroyer's specific role and design in the game is to hunt and destroy frigates. So if you do risk landing on one and trying to go for it, especially when I'm in a Mars ship and this guy will have weapons that are based into my weakest resistance profile, it's pretty crazy. Should I go for this? He's in here, I think. crown? It's crowning. They're either shield or armor. You never know, so I gotta use EMP ammo. Gotta get close. Oh, he's leaving. He didn't take it. I would have fucking melted this Punisher if I was a Thrasher. I just told him, hey, I'll wait here. He's so close to finishing it. He's been around for a while. He just doesn't want to say anything. He's probably like, fuck! Just want me fucking LP, man. That's literally how they get. I'll just wait like another minute. If he doesn't come, I'm fucking leaving. Come on, Falcon. Oh, Uvalde's come back. He's probably scared him away even more. Alright, man, have your sight back. I'm out. There's nobody in here. Usually there is. Whisper is usually a nice little PvP zone. Check this scout. This place is always packed, but a bunch of old guys live over here in a station. I think it's this one by the gate. Yeah, the keep star. Alright, the system's empty as well. I might head over to Zarzak now. Alright, we did pretty good on those roams. Got 7 fights, 4 kills, 1 loss. That's our ratio. 7 fights, 4 kills, 1 loss. Okay, you guys, I am heading back to Zarzak now right here, and I am going to call the stream. If you guys do check my community bulletin there on my YouTube channel, and you guys will see when I am going to put together a small little gang, so you guys can join that and be a part of learning small gang tactics. Just make sure that you are neutral to everyone because we will be firing upon every single player that we come across as long as we do get into the situations that is needed. If you guys do want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you guys click that link right there and follow the description information on that video, and make sure to get your comment in, which will get you a ticket into those draws. All right, you guys, I will see you guys in the next stream. I hope you guys truly are all staying safe out there. God bless. Peace.